Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Champ Plays Minecraft. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day, or a wonderful evening, or a wonderful morning, depending on what time you're watching this. Today we're doing a little something different. Today we are playing the Yogcraft mod pack available through Feed the Beast. Yeah, this is what Yogscast use for their latest videos. If you've seen any of them. So this is my world. As you can see, I've already done a good bit. If you're familiar with Yogcraft or the Yogscast videos. So I'm wanting to start a new series with a new Let's Play / tutorial featuring the Yogcraft mod pack. I originally wanted to start it in this world because I started this world and I spawned like over in this direction, and hey presto, there's this village right here. And I started playing. I just wanted to get kind of a head start on things, collect some resources and stuff. But before I knew it, I had already gotten a lot of the stuff that I needed, and like I said, I wanted to make this kind of a tutorial / let's play. And yeah, I'd already gotten a bunch of stuff and built a lot of stuff, and didn't record any of that. So yeah, I just want to do a quick world tour. Hopefully it'll be quick. Actually, hold on just a second. Okay, I just want to get my little stopwatch thing going to let me know how much time I have left. Alright, so clock is ticking. I want to show this off real quick. Again, I spawned right next to this village, which is cool. Looking around the village, I came across this house here, which you may notice these wood blocks are a little bit different. This was actually an apiary's, or apiarist, I guess that's the word, apiarist hut. Right out here was a fenced-in area with a couple of apiaries in it, which is cool. It's a good start because apiaries, they're not really expensive to make, but you do have to put some time and effort into it. And I actually went off searching, I believe, out here to the east, northeast a little bit, and I found a desert village that also had another apiarist in it. So I stole all their apiaries and got them going. If you're not familiar with the apiary mod, don't worry, I'll be getting into that soon enough. It's just full, that chest is full, that bee won't stack. There we go. So yeah, with the bees, you can use them to cross-pollinate trees, which is why I have these kind of funky looking trees here and here. You basically send off bees and they do their thing, and they'll cross-pollinate different leaves from different trees, and you grab this thing called a, where is it, grafter, and that will give you a guaranteed every time, it'll give you a sapling. I'm not sure if it works with the vanilla trees, but definitely with like these funky trees, the hill cherry sapling and silver lime sapling, it'll 100% give you a sapling every time. But we'll go into that more later. What to show you in here? Again, like I said, I wanted to make this a Let's Play and wanted to make this kind of the tutorial, but before I knew it, I'd gotten so far in that a lot of the stuff I wanted to show you, I didn't get to show you because I wasn't recording at the time. Stuff like these here, these are crystal chests, which are just upgraded chests. You see here they hold a whole lot of stuff. Another thing I did was make power armor. Power armor is cool, and if you have a lot of resources, it's not that difficult to make. Like, but one thing you need, well, the power armor itself is not that difficult to make. But power armor has a lot of upgrades available. The power armor on its own doesn't do anything. It doesn't even give you any protection. It's just clothing, basically. Drink. So what you need to do to get upgrades is first make this tinkering table. Yeah, I'm not going to bother showing you the recipe for that because again, this is just kind of a quick world tour. But basically with this tinkering table, you right click it. If you have any power armor on you, it'll show you the upgrades available. So here you got on your helmet, you can get night vision, flight control, we'll go into later. Aura meter is goes along with the Yogcraft mod pack. Energy, you got your different batteries here, and on your helmet you can have a solar generator. All these pieces of armor require energy, but if you have the solar generator, it'll recharge all your energy. You can see here in the top left, that's my basic overall energy, and it's even higher than that because I don't have the power tool installed. See there, it goes even higher, 940 kilojoules, which is a decent amount. Environment stuff, you got your auto feeder, which will automatically feed you whenever you get the least bit hungry, like even half a meat chop of hunger, it'll just automatically shove food into your mouth. Water electrolyzer, which I haven't tried this out, I haven't seen anybody use it, but apparently it'll keep you from drowning. I don't know. And you got your different armor platings, your iron, your diamond, and then your energy shield, which will just, it'll protect you at the cost of energy for your suit up here. Go away. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Then cosmetic, you can change the colors, make it transparent, or Citizen Joe style, I don't even know what that means. For your torso, you can make yourself invisible or almost invisible, I guess. More of the armor stuff, more of the battery stuff. Movement, you got your glider, which will keep you from taking fall damage. Parachute, which will also keep you from taking fall damage, but you can only travel straight down. This will let you move around while slowly falling down. I don't have this installed, but I have the parachute, so I guess I can show that off real quick. Go up here, jump on, I said jump on the roof. I said jump on the roof. There we go. So normally you'd fall from this height and you'd take damage. I didn't. I'll explain that in a minute also. Where am I going? Come on. But if I were to fall while holding shift, you see what happens. You slowly fall down. So that's the parachute. If you weren't familiar with how parachutes work, that's basically how it's done. Okay, back to the torso. You can also get a jetpack, which I have not installed yet either. I know a lot of you would, that's like the one thing you'd jump to. That's the one thing you'd want to install first, but it is a little expensive, so I haven't gotten to that yet. Again, with the cosmetic, colors, transparent, Citizen Joe, whatever the hell that is. Moving on to the legs, energy, you got your same old batteries, same old armor, but you also have this kinetic generator, which will generate power for every 5 steps you take. Also, another thing I forgot to mention was you can change the efficiency and the power of different items, but these things, they will either drain your energy faster or add weight to the suit overall. So you kind of have to pick and choose the things you want, because if you got too much, it'll drain too much power, and the suit will become useless faster. Or it'll add weight, and if your weight gets over 20 kilograms, I think, then you start to move slower. And it's overall, you see here the pants are 3 kilograms, the helmet is 4 kilograms, torso is 2, shoes are 10, and power tools another 4. But yeah, back to the leggings. They also have movement modifiers. Got your things. You got sprint assist, which will help you run faster. Jump assist, help you jump further. Swim boost, swim faster. And uphill assist, which will allow you to walk up 1-block ledges. Drink, so you don't have to run around jumping up 1-block ledges. It'll just automatically put you up there. And down to the feet, got your armor, got your energy, movement, shock absorbers. I think I have those installed. They negate fall damage, and again, you see here, impact energy consumption 5.4 joules per meter of fall damage. And distance reduction, that just shows you how much it'll do. So I'll take a little over half as much damage as I would from a normal fall if I didn't have this stuff installed. And moving on to what I think is the most interesting bit is the power tool. This is kind of a multi-tool when you get everything upgraded. Here you have your plasma cannon, which is, I haven't used it yet. I haven't installed it yet. That's probably one of the most expensive things, close to, if not the most expensive installation you can put on. But basically, I think from what I've seen from other people's videos, you hold down the right mouse button and it charges up this little ball of energy, and then when you let go, it just shoots it off and it just kills whatever. But I do have the melee assist, which I guess is kind of like a sword, sorta. See, I got the impact turned all the way up, and carry through is knockback. So I have the knockback kind of low. Never been a big fan of the knockback, because I mean, it's great when you're fighting creepers, but if you're fighting skeletons, it really just helps them. You knock them back and they get a chance to shoot you 2 more times. So I've kept that kind of low. It doesn't do much knockback at all. It's over here, multimeter. I don't really have a use for that right now because I haven't gotten into any kind of electricity or anything like that. Shovel, got that installed. Pickaxe, got that installed, and axe, got that installed. So it's basically it's an omni tool. You know, I can hit things and kill them. I can dig up dirt and gravel, stone, and wood. Down here we got special stuff I haven't gotten into yet. Blink drive is from, again, I haven't installed this one either, but I think what it does is you right click towards an area and it teleports you right there. Basically that's what I get from the description, you can see right here. In-place assembler, I need to install that. I don't know why I haven't, but it's basically a crafting grid on the go. Diamond drill upgrade, I do have that, so I can use the power tool to mine up obsidian and whatnot. And aqua affinity, we all know what aqua affinity is, just helps you dig underwater faster. I haven't installed that. How expensive is that? Not expensive. A servo, those aren't expensive. And then again, your energy and your cosmetic. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Braves are playing. You all know I'm a big Braves fan. So yeah, that's what's going on here in this little room. Moving on, my machinery. Here we have a generator, which basically you put coal in, and it will fill up this bar. And you can use a generator to power up machines. Drink. But the problem with that is, as soon as the generator bar gets full here, then the machines just start chewing through the coal, which is why I've been playing this map for, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I've gotten very little coal. It's because I was using it in the generator to power this machine over here. I'll go into in a minute. Finally, I figured out a better solution would be to put a bat box or a battery box in between. And what this does is it just holds whatever power is being put into it. So I could put, some coal or wood or whatever into the generator, and instead of it going straight into the machine and burning through it all immediately, it'll go into the bat box and collect it. What I also have hooked up to the bat box, you see this here, is a solar panel, which during the daytime continuously fills up the bat box. So this is, I forget which mod, be it Industrial Craft or Build Craft, excuse me, these are a part of, but these are like the very basics. I haven't gotten that far with them. But a solar panel and a generator hooked up to a bat box, which goes into this machine, which is a macerator. Now the macerator is cool. The macerator is very useful. Basically, it turns things into dust or breaks blocks down. Not everything, but really what you could do, the most useful part of the macerator is any kind of metal ores, well, not any kind, but a few of the metal ores you get, say iron, gold, tin, and copper. I think those are the 4 that will work with the macerator. You put the ore itself in here, and it will macerate very slowly. There's ways to speed it up. We'll get into that later when I actually start the series. And it'll give you, per ore, will give you 2 dusts. Now when you smelt the dust, it gives you 1 ingot. So if you put 1 ore in here, so you put 1 iron ore in here, pardon me, it'll give you 2 iron dust. Now you smelt those 2 iron dust and you get 2 iron ingots. So it's basically doubling your metal supply, which is pretty cool, Okay, moving on. The next thing I want to show you, and this might take a few minutes to explain, I got, I think, a little less than 11 minutes of record time left. So I want to go through it real quick, excuse me. But this is my Thaumcraft area. Now, Thaumcraft is another kind of, it's not like equivalency exchange or equivalent exchange, whatever that mod was called, which I dearly, dearly miss the old equivalent exchange. But it does have a lot to do with alchemy and switching things over, but in a different way. I can show you. With Thaumcraft, it adds essences to all the items. Well, not all the items, but definitely all the vanilla items. And you can use those essences to make different stuff. Like I can show you real quick. With this diamond sword, you mouse over it, shows diamond sword. You hold shift and it shows you the essences. So gold is like rare, valuable stuff. The golden chalice you see there. The tree is wood, which is obviously from the hilt of the sword. That little bubbly drop thing in the middle is purus, which comes from pure or clean items like diamond and gems. You see the three swords clashing in the middle there, that's weapons, and the crystals, that's like crystals which come from the diamond also. And then you see here the bread, you got plants and food. Glass is just crystal or clear, see-through. Water bucket, since it's got water, it's got the water essence. The iron gives you the metal essence, and that swirly thing at the end is something you get from chests or anything that holds something, basically. And torches have light. So you use this stuff, and you also use these shards here, that also have their own essences to make different stuff. You see there, the wind is wind. That guy moving quickly to the right is movement. The purple wand there is magic, and then the crystals. And over here you got, for the fire shard, you have fire. The second one I think is called Potentia, which is, I don't know, we'll get into all that later. But you see these different shards you can find around the world. Mining have different aspects, and basically everything has aspects. And you learn stuff and create stuff through the Thaumonomicon, which we'll go into a lot later. But you see here I researched a lot of stuff, and again I wanted to do a lot of this stuff on camera so you guys could see how I was doing it. And I got into it and got going, and before I realized I had almost half the stuff already researched. But this Thaumonomicon, is that what it's called? Thaumonomicon? Something like that. Yeah, it holds all the basic knowledge for all the aspects of the game. You see things here I've completed the research on. So if I click on this, it'll show me how I am able to create golden nuggets just by throwing something precious and something metal into this crucible, which is an iron furnace filled with water, not iron furnace, a cauldron over a block of lava, some water poured in, and basically you just throw stuff in here, hit it with your magic wand. Do I have anything left in here? No. But you throw stuff in here while it's boiling. You see the bubbles there. and then when you got everything in there, you hit it with the wand, and water disappears, and whatever you created pops up. Okay, I got 6 minutes. That's plenty of time. Another thing I want to show you is this big ass bad boy here. This is called an infernal furnace. Basically, it's just a big ass furnace. I have this ladder here. You go up top. What you do is you drop whatever you want to smelt or destroy, depending on the item, into here, and after a few seconds they pop out here. Drink, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The problem with this, and the problem with using the crucible, mainly with the crucible, is if you're trying to create one thing but you throw a bunch of items that have a bunch of different essentias in here, but you're trying to create one specific item that has, you know, specific essentias, all the excess essentia get, dadgummit, all the excess essentia gets spilled out into the air, which can cause bad things to happen. I'm not exactly sure what, because I haven't experienced it myself, except one time I got poisoned around this area after I first got the infernal furnace going. I was throwing a bunch of stuff in there, and I got a particular kind of poisoning. There are ways to suck up those essentias. What they're called is flux. When the essentia gets spilled into the air, it's called flux. And there are little filter things that will capture the essentia, keep it from becoming flux. But with this guy over here, as far as I know, there's no way to capture or remove the essentia or the flux or whatever it's spilling out into the air. It automatically makes bad stuff happen. But there is something you can do to counteract that, and that is to get yourself one of these big blue trees. These are silverwood trees. They're kind of rare. If you're just going out exploring, you might come across 2, 3, maybe 4. And on top of that rarity, they very rarely drop saplings. I think I broke down at least 3 and possibly 4 of these silverwood trees when I was out exploring before I got one sapling that I planted here. Now these silverwood trees, they suck up the flux in the atmosphere. So hopefully, no matter how much work I do with that infernal furnace, this tree will suck up the flux. If it doesn't, hopefully I'll be able to find a few more of these silverwood trees, plant a few more of them around the area to suck up any more flux that that one tree isn't getting. But one thing I think I forgot to mention was with the filters that you can add onto here, they will suck up the excess essentia. And then what you can do is get a file, one of these things, which is basically a glass bottle with a bit of clay on top. So like glass, 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 clay. And that'll give you a file. And you can click on the filters. Actually, they're not called that. They're called alembics. You click on the alembic with the file will fill up, and then you can put the excess essentia in what is called a warded jar, like that. So the warded jars can only hold one type of essentia each. Oh, it's not going to let me break this, is it? Oh, there it goes. But, yeah, I'm about out of time here, guys. I will be going more into this in my actual Let's Play. Again, I just want to make a quick world tour. But please like, favorite, and subscribe. I hope that you all enjoyed watching, and I'll catch everybody next time. Good night.